This of Egyptian work of art, Temple of Amun Re. We did this one in class, but a lot of people were absent, so here it is. With Egypt, the Nile is the key thing, and you can see it from above, and there's deserts on the side, the Nile in the middle, and the Nile just provides Egypt with everything. Life, agriculture, farming, and this incredible way of life. So for the Egyptians, the Nile was not only just food, but it was also something that could be counted on, and it was very reliable. You could set your watch by it. It would flood and recede, flood and recede. It would live and die, a cycle, kind of an eternal cycle. In addition, when you think about the sun, that's the other thing. The sun sets, but then the sun rises, and the sun sets and the sun rises. So the Egyptians had this view of eternity. They had a very positive view of their gods because their gods gave them the Nile and all these good things. And so in the Egyptian creation story, Egypt comes, there's the words there, out of dark, chaos, water, a hill emerges, and a god emerges. So Egypt comes out of the Nile. So similar to by the way, to the Bible where there's darkness and then light. So for this one here, Temple of Amun Re, it's religious architecture. So let's take a look at this and walk through it. That's a temple. The function is it's a very, very sacred religious temple. Many, many gods are there. It's a very sacred place. So when you go into it, this is the floor plan from above, and that's the front. You walk in, and the pylon is the front gate. You walk past that, and you go to the courtyard area. That's the courtyard area. Then you walk to the next area, this dark area here. That's the hypostyle hall. It's got these columns. And then you're, and by the way, the columns look a lot like plants that come out of the Nile. And that goes back to the creation story about the Nile provides life. So the columns come out of the, look like the papyrus plants. Then, so now you went into the courtyard, into the hypostyle hall. And now this last area here, the inner sanctuary, you walk down and then you go to the gods. So these would be actual gods. So as you walk through there, you're walking on a straight line towards the gods. In addition to that, you're not only walking horizontally, the elevation is rising. So you're walking slightly uphill. So two religious ideas here. One is you're walking toward a god. I'll only give you the quote here. Then there's this quote, going down a narrow path that ended before the judges of the dead. So in life, you're going to live your life, and you're going to face a God, and he's going to judge you. So you walk straight toward the gods this way, and at the same time, you're walking uphill, thus elevating towards the higher gods, towards heaven, towards the gods. All right. The other thing to be aware of with buildings is sight. All right. So this is the temple here. It is east of the Nile. The east is the sunrise and life. And then the west part of the Nile would be the pyramids. That would be death. So the site would be in the east, which would be life. The other thing of the site is, if you look, the temple's near the Nile. Every once in a while it will flood. And again, that goes back to that creation story of Egypt and the gods and the Nile bringing life. All right. And that is a quick overview of temple. And the religious ideas are very important. This is the idea as you walk into the temple, you're walking, and that symbolizes your path through life. And in life, eventually you're going to die and face God. You do that as you walk through the temple. And here, you're going slightly uphill because you're getting closer to the gods. Okay, that is Egyptian art, our first one there, Temple of Amun Re.